this. It's my massive art box. So let's look at what's inside, shall we? Because I expect there'll be some nice tingles. So this is my little pencil holder thing. Just realised I left them out. And it unravels to a massive pencil set. Now, back in the day, I used to spend quite a lot of money on my art stuff. I didn't really have anything else to spend my money on. So that is what I did. And so I have quite a lot of stuff. And I'd love to get back into drawing, so that's what I want to do. So those are my pencils. These are Derwent pencils. Okay, so, and this is just such a handy little thingy. Keeps them nice and neat. Right. Then I have a packet of Beryl pens, which is missing a few. Can't say I colour with them. I don't really know why I got them per se. Well, they're just the classic pens that you had in school, really, aren't they? So, yeah. And then this is one sketchbook of many I've had over the years. I basically cleaned it out as such not so long ago, so there's not much in here now. But what we have is a page with some eyes on. Oh, a page with nothing on. As you can see, I've ripped out lots of pages. And then this is the start of a little sketch of a mushroom and some flowers. And that is a picture of a Monstera cafe. That is incomplete because I don't complete anything. That is my curse. But I kind of like that. So I need to carry on. You can see it's an outline of some tables. And then, yeah, that's it. There's nothing else in there. I've had this for years and years, as you can probably tell. So, I've also got some bits and bobs here. Papers, you know, bigger bits of sketch paper, A3 and whatever, but anyway, this is just a fairly cheap set of watercolour paintbrushes that I actually got not so long ago. Are they? No, they're not watercolour. They're just paintbrushes. I saw this and thought, that's not watercolour. But yeah, so a couple different ones, different sizes. And a couple of sponges. watercolour oil nail art. Okay, they're just really fine paintbrushes, which I haven't used, but I thought I needed them. I have some watercolours themselves. I've had these for a long time. It's got to be Winsor & Newton, obviously. So you just open it like that, and it's a nice little tray. Am I missing some? I feel like I am, but I don't think so. So yeah, and you just mix your colours there. And I have used this a fair bit. Yeah. It's a nice thing. I don't paint with watercolours in the way that you're supposed to. So you're supposed to, I think you're supposed to put water on the paper, then add your colour, and that's just too uncontrolled for me. So I just water the paints down in the tin as such, and then I do it. This is just a pencil case. And I've got all sorts of crap in there. I've got some skin coloured Copics. Copic markers that were all the rage one day. Maybe they still are, I don't know. Yeah, so I've got a few of those. I've got a skin coloured pencil. I've got a couple of skin coloured pencil. Some fine liners, ruler, mechanical pencils, in my opinion, are the bestest ever. And because you don't have to sharpen them, basically. I wonder if you can get a whole set of colouring pencils that are mechanical. And then I have a rubber, or an eraser, I should call it actually. Yeah. So that's that in there. And then I don't know why I've got these either, to be quite honest. This is just basically a massive pack of coloured fine liners. I guess you never know when they could come in handy. Yeah. What's this? Oh, this is just it's just a mixing thing, which I've never used. I don't even know where I got that from, truth be told. But mix your colours and maybe add some colours in there. Some paints. I don't really know. Wait, what? Got some more fine liners because I do like doing all sorts of kinds of art, whatever. I love just drawing lines, so I quite like doing that when I did graphic design at school, college. So you know when you get a colouring book and people love to colour them in. I also like colouring, but I would prefer to do the picture for people to colour in. Maybe I should make my own colouring book. But yeah. So they're just all different finenesses. I'm going to have a lot of fun putting all this back, aren't I? I've got this little notebook from the zoo. Oh, I drew a leaf in it, or the outline of a leaf anyway. Interesting. Oh, I got some oil pastels that I just slapped in here. These have been used quite a lot. Whenever I do a drawing you role play or something, these get used a lot. There are also some missing, which is upsetting, but they're probably in here somewhere. So I don't necessarily spend a crap ton on like proper high grade stuff, but I will show you my biggest expense in a second. My dice sharpener. Jokes. This is just a pencil sharpener in the shape of a dice, which needs emptying actually. So I'll do that. These are ink pencils. So you basically colour on a picture and then you add a bit of water, which is quite cool. Not made the most of these enough, I don't think, although I have used a few quite a lot. I did like trying out different things. So yeah, I always thought they were quite cool actually. Something a bit different maybe, I guess. Just like watercolour pencils, aren't they? I don't know, but that's what you do. I'm going to end this video here and do a part 2, I think, because otherwise we're going to run out of time. So, yeah, part 2 coming soon to you.